Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Forza FGR. My name is Joe, also known as Mr. Supercuber, and on today's episode we are taking on newly promoted Ebbsfleet away from home in the Sky Bet League 2. Are they playing at Roots Hall? As in Southend United's ground, Roots Hall. They are. What are they up to then, eh? Due to move into the 5,415 capacity Ebbsfleet Stadium in 2020. Bloody hell. Well, Ebbsfleet are always doing well for themselves, and speaking of doing well for themselves, that is something I would argue, we are doing. We're not doing as well as I over-optimistically expected after we thrashed Accrington 7-2 in the first day of the season away from home. Usually when you do that, you expect to go on a long unbeaten run and, be top of the league by 9 points. That's what's happened to me in the past, but no, because I got carried away, the game has punished me. We haven't done badly, but we haven't done as well as I expected. We lost 3-1 in the Carabao Cup to Brentford. That was to be expected. They're in the Championship. We were away from home, and we played the weakened side. So what? Less to worry about for us in terms of fitness. We then beat Cambridge 3-1, which was good, but then we went on a 2-match losing streak, 3-1 against Notts County, 2-1 against Lincoln. Obviously, we don't like playing away from home despite that 7-2 win. See, it just doesn't make sense. We then beat Yeovil 3-2 in the Nonsense Cup. We beat Crewe 4-3 to get back to winning ways, which was good, but we only won it in the 90th minute, which was a bit worrying, and I was thinking of making tactical change. We then beat Plymouth 2-0. It was a scrappy 2-0 win. It was a penalty and a late long ball winner over the top to Bugle, so I'm still not 100% with this tactic. I mean, I know it worked towards the end of last season, but it seems to be, a bit dodgy at the moment. It didn't do us too well in the playoffs when you saw that last last leg. So I've got a few ideas in case we need to change it up, but for now we're sticking with it. We're playing Ebbsfleet. They're newly promoted. Yes, they're doing better than some teams. They're not down now. They are 14th. They've done quite well for themselves, to be fair. What have they done in those 6 games? They've beaten teams like Accrington. They were above Plymouth, so they're not a bad team. We need to remember that. But if it does look like we're not getting the performances again, I do have a few formations and tactics I want to try out to see, because we have to get promoted this season. I mean, yeah, we don't have to. The board only want top half, but for me personally, after getting to the playoffs, I at least want to get into the playoffs again, and in a better position than we were, because otherwise things start to get a bit messy, and the signings we brought in with the intention of getting promoted, because they're in a way too good for us, start getting sad. So fingers crossed you get a nice little upturn in form starting from maybe that Crewe game, because remember, if we win this, 3 wins in a row, that's nothing to be, it's not bad, and 2 wins in a row the same, but it's the performances and how the tactic works that I'm concerned about at the moment, and I need consistent proof that I'm right to play in the 4-2-3-1 wide. Anyway, this is going to be the team starting today. We've had a few injuries as of late. Junior Moraes, our star striker, hasn't scored since he got that hat-trick on his debut. Yet another disappointment in a way, in the fact that I was over-optimistic, said he's going to be insane for us at this level, and has now not scored since then. He's going to be back in 5 to 11 days. Leighton Nduku, our lovely winger, he's going to be back in 3 days. Isaiah Osborne was injured twice since he last saw me, and he's back again, but he's nowhere near fit enough to play. We're still too tired. And Callum Evans, who came in instead of Osborne, as he's our only other full ball winning midfielder who's really comfortable there, he got himself injured as well. Obviously, being a ball winning midfielder in League 2 is a dangerous position to play, which I can understand. They're tough attacking people. But this is the team to take on Ebbsfleet in the midweek, which is why it's a bit different. Not just because of the injuries, but also because we've got to factor in we played on Saturday. We're playing on Saturday again against Blackpool. That's important to bear in mind. So we've got Iverson in goal, Aaron Phillips the right back, Scott Laird the left back, Ian Coverty and Oliver Lancashire the centre backs. Josh Laurent and Reece Brown are in the middle, with Hugh Mosh Brown on the right hand side of the attacking midfield, Ilias Chair on the left hand side, McCurdy in the hole, and Bugle's getting a chance to start because, with all due respect to Musquet, he had a terrible game against Plymouth, and Bugle came on and got a goal. Yes, it was a long ball goal that I'm pretty sure he only got because they were on overload trying to get a late equaliser in the 90th minute. But it was a goal nonetheless. And all is fair in the world of me as Forest Green manager, so he's going to get a chance despite that lack of fitness, or sharpness even. If he goes out there and proves himself, and so he does, perhaps it won't be Musquet. He was here last season and did very little because he wasn't really in that starting kind of breadth of players, because we had people like Doige and Phyllis Kirk. But Phyllis Kirk now is more my backup, left inside forward. Doige is gone. So Bugle, it's your time to shine. So if he puts in a similar performance, then the door is always open for him, because let's be honest, I know Moraes has got a fantastic star rating, and we've been saying after that hat-trick that he could be very good for us, but if he doesn't put it in consistently, it doesn't matter, and we've conceded within 6 minutes. I have no words. This is not good. I mean, it's a typical League 2 set-piece goal. And I mean, okay, at least they've scored their goal early on, so we've got plenty of time to come back, but that's just so frustrating. This better be an equaliser. Immediate response from a team that is better than to go 1-0 down away from Ebbsfleet. And Bugle is in. Oh, that was so close. I was a few seconds away from saying, and Bugle is starting to show me why he should be starting, because if he had scored that, that would be 100% true, but no, it was just saved by their keeper. And now Ebbsfleet are counter-attacking. The highlight's not ended, and I'm getting scared now. Andrews, forward, shoots, and thank God that's gone wide, because otherwise I would be even more unhappy, because I am. It's just, I mean, we won 7-2 away from home on the first day of the season, and now we're 1-0 down away to Ebbsfleet, a newly promoted side, with a team that on paper looks so good, and in practice have played so well. 7-2 against Accrington. It just doesn't make any sense that we're not doing better than this. I mean, it's just incredibly frustrating. We can't even blame on injuries, because yeah, Duku's out, yes, Moraes is out, but they weren't tearing up the lead before they went in. In fact, about the time they got injured, but the time just after we had lost those games, you know, fairly decisively. So maybe I will have to go for a bit of a tactics change. I mean, I've got a 4-2-2-2 in mind, 4-2-4, whatever you might want to call it, you know, 4-4-2 with wingers pushed up. It's very attacking, very dangerous, but I've used it with the National League, Bognor Regis, League 2 with Yeovil with my journeyman save, and it's worked, so it's something we could consider. But Bugle's through here, and surely, oh, that's 2 one-on-ones he's missed now. See, this is the thing, he's getting into a good position, you know, full credit to him, but he needs that end product. Maybe that's why he wasn't really playing for us last season. And if he doesn't show this season, then he's still got no chance of breaking in to be that possible player that can come in when our main striker is in. But he's in here again, and he's surely going to shut me up. Finally, he's finally proved me wrong. It's taken him 3 attempts, but on the third time lucky, he has struck and gotten us an equaliser, and it is a crucial time, because it hasn't taken us that long, and it means we can turn the game on its head now. And it looks like a bit of cheeky non-ball. Long ball football can always be the answer when it comes to League 2. I mean, that was so close to being saved again, but Bugle finally gets there. So that's 2 goals in 2 games for him, one of which was off the bench, one of which was in the match. I mean, let's be honest, when Moraes comes back, he's going straight back in the squad, because I did not pay £110,000 for a striker to not play. But Bugle is definitely going to be giving Moose a run for his money for that place on the bench, and that place as the impact sub, and the place as the midweek player when it comes to tiredness. Oh dear, that was way too close. One of our players obviously stopped thinking it was a foul, and the referee didn't blow up, and so they all scored. So luckily, we've got a decent goalkeeper, unlike we did last season with Brad Collins, and Iverson makes a good save. But like I was saying, Bugle is certainly pushing for that backup striker position instead of Moose, so there's competition down there, definitely. And if Moraes keeps not putting in the performances, A, I'll be very disappointed, because I paid good money for that man, and he's got a hat-trick on his debut, but B, he's got no guarantee in the squad. We can't afford to play a player that's not going to pull his weight. And they were getting a lot of pressure over there in our penalty area. I was getting a bit worried there. I was talking in the hope that if I kept talking, they wouldn't score. And it appears to have worked for now. I mean, look at that, 10 shots, 3 on target. I mean, a similar on target as they are. So it's not like we're more accurate, but at least we're getting more forward, it would seem. At least we're trying hard, and we should be, because we shouldn't be drawing this game. We should be winning. We won 7-2 in the first season. I mean, we keep going to mention that till the end of the season, because we should be doing better than this, really. Yes, we're in the playoff positions as it stands, I think, but nonetheless, we put in such a good performance. Oh my god, and of course they're going to score. I'm going to mention it again. How do you win 7-2 on the first day of the season with this tactic, with this squad, and then, I mean, it's not even like Accrington are dead down and out in the league. They're not in the relegation zone. I mean, I guess it must have just been one of those things that happens because your tactic compared to theirs, there's just something there. Because, I mean, if we lose this match, I'm going to change the tactic. That is just simple. Because we should not be losing to Ebbsfleet, home or away, no matter who they brought in, whether they're playing at Roots Hall or in a park next to some dodgy pub. It doesn't matter. We should not be losing this game. We should not be drawing this game. We should be winning this game. If we're going to go up this season, I mean, at the moment we're looking like we might not even get into. I mean, it's too early to say that, but we're not in the playoff positions at the moment, and that's where we, at the very, very least, have to be this season for me to be at all satisfied with myself and this team. Because we've made good signings. We've made signings that look great on paper and that have played well in some matches. And so the fact that it's not coming together, I just struggle to understand. I really, really do. So I guess maybe it's just one of those things where a tactic you use just it fizzles out, the spark goes, and you have to bring something new in. But let's see if we can get an equaliser here, because it's not over yet. Of course it's not over, but I'm just very frustrated. Marsh Brown has got it here, into Phillips, makes the pass in, but it's intercepted. MacArthur, Aneth has got it for Ebbsfleet, and Ebbsfleet through again. It's a good tackle by Lancashire, but then he's dispossessed, and that was ridiculous. Hoban shoots, goal. We're 3-1 down against Ebbsfleet. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I can't believe this. I just don't understand. I'm not going to watch that because I'm just not in the mood. I just don't understand. I mean, I've made peace with it now. At least I know I need to make that tactical change, because I've had plenty of proof now that this is not working for us. At least we've figured it out only in September, so we've got plenty of time to push back into the playoffs and one of those automatic promotion positions. Hopefully a tactical change will bring that about. But it's just so mind-bogglingly incomprehensible how a team that looked so good on the first day of the season can end up like this. I mean, I guess it really was just one of those glitches in the matrix that happens. Because even if we turn this around and somehow do another crew where we win 4-3 in the 90th minute, I'm still going to change the tactic, because we're just not playing well enough. We just really aren't. We can't blame it on injuries, because we've got 2 players out injured. Like I said, we weren't tearing the league up beforehand, so that can't be the reason. And I mean, at the moment we're just playing like we want to concede in a fourth and a fifth. How embarrassing will that be? I mean, Ebbsfleet are not near the top of the league. They're newly promoted. I mean, if we lose by a big margin to them, then that is not going to be anything great. Chair's in, luckily. Can he shoot? He does, and he gets a goal back. It's 3-2. It's not quite enough yet, but at least it's something. We're not even going to bother to watch the highlight because, like I said, it's nothing special. The question is, who do we bring on? Who's not having the best of games? McCurdy isn't, so we'll bring on Phyllis Kirk. And that's it for now. I've never been a fan of making defensive substitutions. I mean, I know Oliver Lancashire's on a 5.7, but I don't think bringing on a new centre-back is going to change anything, especially when we're looking to win the game. All it does mean is that he's not going to be in my good books when it comes to selecting players. Next up, this is a shame, because he's one of our new signings, one we paid money for. Good money, well, about 30,000 I think it was, or in that ballpark, from Swindon. So it's disappointing to see him play like that. He's definitely third in the pecking order, below Iacovitti and Metham, the loanee from Brentford. And I mean, I guess it is our defence that failed us today, because Iacovitti and Lancashire both on low rings, Phillips on low ring, Laird's steering was, I mean, 6.6 is average, really, isn't it? More below average, more like. So it is our defence let us down today, I suppose. At least Reece Brown, who's deputising for Isaiah Osborne, has had a decent match. Every cloud, I suppose. Every cloud. Let's bring on Traore for Laurent. Get some fresh legs out there. I mean, Laurent was having a good game, but like I said, we just need someone more energetic there. But Marsh Brown is through, and this is looking good. Can he get an equaliser? He can't. Of course he can't. That's why Nduku plays there instead, because he has no end product. We saw that last season. Oh well. At least it's only a 3-2 loss. At least we put up a fight. Although, you never know what might happen here. Phyllis Kirk into Marsh Brown. Has he heard me? He hasn't, but Chair has, and Chair has grabbed us an 87th minute equaliser to at least salvage a point from this. And that I must respect. I mean, once again, we've backdoored it. We've completely backdoored this. I mean, Marsh Brown doesn't even get the shot off. It gets tackled and falls to chair. We have backdoored this. I mean, our performances don't seem to have warranted a win like this, or not a win, a draw like this. And for all, I mean, they've got a highlight here. They could easily go get the winner. So I'm not going to say anything until we see the end of this highlight. Marsh Brown picked up Phyllis Kirk. Bugle's got it here. He's on a yellow card, but luckily he's still on the pitch because he's played it off nicely to Marsh Brown. He's running with pace into Phyllis Kirk, and Phyllis Kirk, oh my god. Danny Phyllis Kirk, the substitute, has once again completely backdoored this for us even more. I said we've scraped a win and corrected myself because we were only drawing and thought we might concede because there was a highlight going on. But no, instead, we genuinely have gone and got the winner. And what a move by Phyllis Kirk to tap that in. Lets off a half volley, I believe, saved by the keeper. Lets off the exact same carbon copy of a shot again. And this time it beats him. The keeper wasn't expecting that for sure. And look at that, 21 shots. I mean, I'm questioning now whether I do change the tactic, because we won. I mean, yes, we had to come back from being 3-1 down, but we still won. I mean, it's a bit like the Crew game. Well, in the Crew game, we didn't have to come back from more than a 1-goal deficit at any point. I mean, do we leave it for another match? Can we afford to do that, I guess? We don't want to upset the apple cart and, confuse the players and their simple minds unless we really feel like we have to. And like I said, this is going to be 3 wins in a row now, isn't it? I mean, yeah, 3 wins in a row, I believe. Crew, Plymouth, and Ebbsfleet. So maybe we keep it. Maybe I will keep it for the Blackpool game, and if we win that, then it's looking better. Because once again, it is the issue we've had in the previous few matches. The performances were not of class, but how you win leagues. I thought that we are in no. I'm not sure. Maybe we keep it. I think we might have to. And like I said, we're playing on Saturday, which is no good for the fitness really, but perhaps we at least give this 4-2-3-1 one more run out. And what an episode. I feel like I haven't been excited enough, but that's mainly because in my head I'm thinking, yeah, we won, that's good, but we're only back into a position, we're up to 5th now, which is only really the position we want to be pushing for that position. We've still got a game in hand. I thought I'd have a game in hand. Okay, we'll keep the 4-2-3-1 for the next match, but by the time you see me in 6 matches time, we could quite easily have changed it again. Who knows what might happen. But that has been a nice turnaround for us. I hope you enjoyed it. Perhaps you were getting more excited than I was. I was too busy thinking this should be better. I thought we were going to do well. We won 7-2. Why aren't we dominating Ebbsfleet? That's why I was more relieved and thinking, well, yeah, that's the least we deserve. Well, not deserve, that's the least we should be doing. We got that 4th goal and the winner. I've got a lot of thinking to do. Thank you very much for watching, though. And I will see you in 6 matches' time when we will be playing. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 7 matches' time when we will be playing Yeovil at home in what could be deemed a perhaps slightly local derby, Gloucestershire versus Somerset. That is when you will next see me. That is when I will next see you. Thank you very much for watching this fairly decent turnaround from a Forest Green side that really should be doing better. But nonetheless, 3 points. Everyone's happy. I'll see you next time.